Hello fans and friends, it's Cassie at My Thoughts Literally, back again for a video. I'm sorry for the prolonged absence. I've been really busy at work and I've tried to upload videos, but YouTube has been eating them. So I thought that I would try to do a quick video for you that I can just upload right away on my phone. And I thought I would do the on my shelf tag. The tag was created by Iain Broome. I will link his original video down below. I've seen a lot of people do it, so check out any on my shelf tags if you want to get some ideas. But the idea behind the tag is that every book tells a story, both literal and emotional. So you're supposed to pick 6 books at random, and I had my lovely book blogger friends on Twitter help me pick 6 books. So thank you to everyone who submitted. And then tell the story behind the book. So what did you think about it? Where did you get it? Anything you want to share about the book. So in the interest of keeping this short, I already grabbed the books off my shelf. You can see a little gaping hole from one of them. So let's get started. The first one was submitted by Andrea at Overstuffed Bookshelf, and that is 5 and 18. So shelf number 5 is my ARC shelf, mostly ARCs that I got from BEA. And the 18th book on that shelf, which is organized by release date, is Let's Get Lost by Adi Al-Said. I probably destroyed that name. Yep, I got this one at BEA. It is signed. I love that he signed it Seize the Tuesday, which is awesome. I'm obsessed with this cover. You guys know I love maps, and the colors are so pretty. I actually haven't gotten around to reading this book yet. I'm slightly worried about it because I am generally not a fan of road trip stories and I'm picky on my contempt, but I've heard really good things and I love the idea behind it, so I am hoping to check this out in November when I do a freebie month for theme for myself. So that is my first book. Number 2 was submitted from Jessica at A Great Read, and that is shelf number 4, book 18. So shelf number 4 is actually my young adult shelf, which you can see behind me. And book number 18 is Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll. This is a Barnes & Noble classic. I bought it a long time ago, read it a long time ago. I don't remember exactly when I read it. I do know that I read it in the heyday of when Lost was out, and that is because there were a lot of Lost reference. There were a lot of, I should say, Alice in Wonderland references and Portal Fantasy references and Lost, which I think is hilarious that this was submitted from Jessica because we had just talked about our shared love of Lost recently, I think last Friday. So yay, that's so funny. So thanks, Jessica, and definitely check out Alice in Wonderland if you haven't read the book. It's a fun, creative, great read. I definitely recommend it. So next book was submitted from Alex at The Shelf Diaries, and that is shelf 3, book 22. And shelf 3 is my bigger books shelf. It's my hardcovers, my thick paperbacks, mostly adult, a lot of lit fic, and the 22nd book on that shelf is Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy. I'm sure I've said this before on the channel, but this book intimidates me. It's 735 pages, which doesn't seem like a lot, but the Russian masters are just generally scary. I picked this book up. I actually got a sweet deal on it at Borders. Rest in peace, Borders. Got this book for $2. It is one of my really good friend's favorite books. I was meeting her at the train station, which was across the street from the Borders. I went inside and I picked it up. She had been pestering me to read it. She's given up on me now, but I really should read Anna Karenina. I've heard really good things, similar to The Portrait of a Lady, which I read last year and really liked. So I have to read it. So third book, Anna Karenina. Fourth book was submitted from Jessie at Jessie Reads Everything, and that is Shelf 1, Book 15. Shelf number 1 is actually all the way at the top. You guys have probably never seen it, and that is my mass market paperback shelf. I organized my bookshelf by size. So the 15th book on that shelf, I'm really excited about this one, is Son of a Witch by Gregory Maguire. Son of a Witch is the second book in the Wicked Years series. This is the sequel to Wicked, and what I love so much about this book is it's modeled after the poster for the Broadway show, which I have the mass market paperback for Wicked as well, so they go really well together. But I particularly love the mass market paperbacks from this series for one reason. 1, cartoon. 2, the spines. Well, I guess they're not spines, but the paper's edges are colored. Look how pretty that is. Wicked is green, in case you were wondering. Son of a Witch is red, and then the next book in the series, which is A Lion Among Men, is like a brownish orange, and the last book, Out of Oz, is teal, and you guys might know I'm obsessed with the cover for Out of Oz, and I really want to get all the mass market paperbacks for this series. I read this maybe 5-7 years ago. I really liked this series. I actually read this particular book really fast. I didn't expect to read it as fast as I did, but I was fun employed and had just moved, so I just devoured this book. Now I'm trying to remember. I know that I had just moved. I was reading this book when I moved. I was also reading Wuthering Heights at the time. Okay. It was 2009? So 5 years ago. Yes, 2009. Yes, 2009. All right, so number 5, this one's a fun one. This was submitted by 2 people within minutes, seconds of each other. Both Brittany at Book Addict's Guide and Sheridan at I Turn Pages picked Shelf 4, Book 17. Shelf 4, again, young adult shelf. I'm really excited about this book. You guys have probably never seen it before because it's well hidden behind my fantasy books. But that is The End of the Beginning by Avi, which is this really short, really cute children's book about an ant and a snail who go on adventures together, and it's super inspirational and really cute. A quick, fun read. This book reminds me of a former coworker and friend of mine who used to read this book as inspiration to other people as well as herself. My favorite, and I'm pretty sure it's her favorite, is a chapter that is called Chapter 6, in which dragons are mentioned, but it's not the dragons that you think. This book is adorable. I definitely suggest that you pick this up if you have kids or you're looking to buy a book for a kid who's maybe just getting into chapter books. It's really quick, fun, cute little adventure book. I love this book. I'm so glad you guys picked this number! Okay, and the final book was submitted by Emily at O Magic Hour, and that is Shelf 3, Book 25. And I could have done this 2 separate ways, because that shelf's really weirdly organized, and if I picked it one way, it would have been The Magician's Land, which made me laugh, because I've talked to Emily about The Magician's Land. But instead I did it a different way, which picked Middlesex by Jeffrey Gennades. This is literary fiction. It's an Oprah Book Club book. I was going through an Oprah Book Club phase at the time, and I actually got this book for free at a festival that I went to that was like a community festival, and the local library was giving out free books, and I saw this one and I like lost my mind and picked it up and started reading it. But then I got really into blogging, and I wanted to read books faster, and I wanted to read more books that were sort of coming out, popular at the time. So I put Middle Six down. I haven't picked it up again. Got about 50 pages in, so I'm really excited to start reading it again. So that's it. Those are my 6 books. So thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye!